Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 20th of June. Your relationship sector was given a gorgeous boost at the end of last week when Venus transited into your opposite sign. She's joined on Tuesday by the Sun. The two are going to be broadly side by side for some time. They're not going to be quite as intimate as they have in their transit through the sign of Gemini. But even so, for you, they are creating a platform for greater harmony and a connection with others that really can take you to the next level. It's possible for some lucky goats that someone seriously sultry is going to make their way into your personal orbit in the weeks to come. And that could occur even as early as the end of this week, when Venus and Neptune forge a quite delicious link. Neptune's in your sector of thoughts, ideas and personal communication, and it certainly has been a very influential planet in terms of your thinking over the last 7 years. But it's also the planet of deceit in a way, because it can lap away at structures and almost dissolve them, and it does continue to square up to your ruling planet of Saturn, which is in a very psychological area still. And at the very start of this week, Saturn is in opposition with Mercury. So Mercury's joining in a way that the Sun and Venus did rather recently as the months changed from May through to June. And that stuff was stirred up perhaps that you maybe needed to look at and understand a little bit more about some of your hidden motivations. And there could be some of that this week. There could be one conversation at the very start of this week which is actually quite difficult. But once you get beyond this, I think your best tact is really to try and create the greatest atmosphere of cooperation. If someone sees something differently from you or sees you differently from you, see it as all very welcome information that you can work with. It may be that you don't agree, but try to be a little bit more detached. Don't take any differences too personally. I don't think it's going to be very good for your peace of mind. And by the end of this week, if you are seriously lucky, there could be that connection with someone where it's both spiritual and physical. And that's not always easy to get together in the same situation. If, however, you're in a long-standing relationship, I think the compassion of Neptune is important, and maybe it's about accepting some of the things that are not changing quite as you want and being a little bit more allowing and fluid and just being a little bit more flexible in your own approach and see where that takes you around the relationship. The one thing I would say is around where you live and your long-term plans, there can continue to be not so much a friction but more an incompatibility. It's possible that your immediate environment doesn't quite match your expectations, but again, your expectations may need to come down a little bit, and once you do that, I think a situation can just seem to get easier and opportunities can more evolve. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.